A truck driver accused of causing a deadly crash that left a mother and two daughters dead made his first court appearance this afternoon. Prosecutors say Bruce Pollard was speeding at 65 miles an hour in a 45-mile-an-hour construction zone when he hit and killed Alana Coons and her young twins on I-465 Sunday. Court documents filed today show Pollard stated that he is on a lot of medicine and has special pills to help him with anxiety. State police confiscated the data from Pollard's truck and found that he didn't brake until he rear-ended the mother's car. Bond was set at $100,000. It is a sad reality, but deadly crashes happen often on Indiana roadways.
And many times criminal charges are not filed. Our Call 6 Investigates team is digging into why prosecutors feel Sunday's crash was indeed a crime. Kara Kenny joins us with what she found out from the Marion County Prosecutor's Office. Kara.
That's right, Mark and Amanda. When a driver breaks the law, such as runs a red light or speeds and then causes a deadly crash, Indiana law is pretty clear that is not a crime. For it to be a crime, prosecutors have to prove the driver was reckless. Bruce Pollard is charged with 3 counts of reckless homicide for the 3 lives lost, a mother and 2 daughters, as well as reckless operation in a highway work zone. We asked Marion County Chief Trial Deputy Prosecutor Ryan Mears why his office felt Pollard's actions rose to the level of a crime.
You know, certainly if you make a mistake in an accident, you do something that's inappropriate, then oftentimes it is negligence. I think in this particular case, though, there's a combination of factors. It's just not any one thing that you can point to. It's not just the speed. It's not just it's in the construction zone. It's not just that he was braking. It's not that he disregarded all the signs, disregarded the workers that were in the area. You have to look at it in totality, and you can't, maybe you can excuse one of those things, but you cannot excuse all 4 or 5 of those things, and that's why we felt comfortable filing charges.
Call 6 Investigates found several examples of similar crashes in which the truck driver was not charged. Judith and Gerald Williams lost 7 of their family members in a fiery crash on 65 in 2013. Records show the family's Jeep slowed for an upcoming construction zone, but the semi-truck driver was going 65 miles an hour and did not stop. The Jeep burst into flames, killing 7 people, including 4 children. The family begged for the driver, Howard Stratton, to be criminally charged, but the Jasper County prosecutor at the time told us no provable criminal event occurred. Negligent behavior alone is not enough to obtain a criminal conviction. And in another crash on I-70 in 2017, 2 young children died after a semi-truck slammed into their car. The truck driver received a civil infraction for driving too fast for the conditions, but no criminal charges. The Clay County prosecutor told us there was no evidence the driver was driving aggressively. Marion County prosecutors say under the law, truck drivers are held to a different standard.
But if you're driving a regular passenger vehicle, the time it takes you to stop, the time it takes you to accelerate is much different than the time it takes you to stop or accelerate in a semi-truck. And so that's why we have different standards of care for those vehicles.
Pollard has denied our request for an on-camera interview. He faces 19 years in prison if convicted. Prosecutors say he could face additional charges as they are waiting on results of a blood draw and updates on the condition of other victims in that crash.
And Kara, we hear a lot of times, and just to be clear, you'll hear people say that person was negligent, that person was reckless, but those aren't the same.
Yeah, we learned today those are completely different under the law. When someone is negligent behind the wheel, that's a civil matter. A criminal matter, that's when someone is reckless.
Okay. Tragedy all around in this case. Kara Kenny, thank you.